My son is the same age I was back then, and lately I've been thinking about my senior year. Not the football stories, the part I never told anyone. That was the year my best friend Grace and I were the new kids at school. She wasn't just a friend, she was my anchor. Then I met Sophia, head cheerleader, beautiful in the most obvious way, long blonde hair and bright green eyes. It lasted about a month. I couldn't take the constant need for attention and validation, the temper tantrums over nothing. So I ended it. That's when it got worse. She started showing up everywhere I went, telling mutual friends things that put me in a bad light, even stopping by my house to talk to my mom when I wasn't there. I could have drawn a harder line, but the idea of another public scene felt like too much. So I avoided her as much as I could, hoping she'd eventually get the hint. That's around the time Maya showed up, quiet, observant, said little things that made me feel like my life was deeper than I was allowing it to be. One day after meditation class, she said, "Sometimes the body knows before the mind catches up." I didn't understand at the time, but I would soon. A few weeks later, Sophia pulled me into the locker room after practice. Before I could even process what was happening, she was kissing me, hard, taking it further than I ever wanted, and making sure everyone in the hallway could hear. I just froze, not because I wanted it, but because I was in shock. And for a moment I actually wondered if it was my fault, like maybe I'd sent the wrong signals, or made her think there was more. Grace listened without interrupting. When I finished, she asked one question. "Did you even want that to happen?" "No, I felt embarrassed, gross, and I definitely don't want to see her again." "Okay," she said. "Then that wasn't just a bad moment. That was someone crossing a line." I got defensive. "Are you saying I'm some kind of victim?" "I'm saying unwanted intimate contact is never okay. Doesn't matter if it's a guy or girl. Doesn't matter if you used to date. A line is a line." A couple days later, Maya looked at me and asked, "Are you carrying a burden that doesn't belong to you?" That's when it finally clicked. Her obsession wasn't a response to something mutually real. It would have attached to anyone she directed it to. Stalking is still unwanted contact, even if the person is beautiful, popular, or someone you used to care about. I realized it wasn't personal. It was someone refusing to let go, regardless of whether the feeling was mutual. And being polite didn't make me kind. It just gave her space to build a fantasy I never agreed to. So remember this, son. Sometimes the bravest act of kindness is closing the door,